Welcome to today's video, where we explore an essential lesson from Buddha's teachings that can transform the way we interact with others and shape our lives. The lesson is about the profound impact of words and the importance of keeping certain secrets, no matter how close we are to someone. You'll be amazed by how simple actions, like choosing your words wisely, can have a deep influence on the relationships you cherish most. Introduction: the silent power of words. Every day, we engage in conversations without fully realizing the impact our words have. They can heal or harm, build or break, and help us grow or hinder us. We often forget that words are more than just sounds. They are carriers of emotion, intention, and truth. Buddha taught us that we must be mindful of the words we speak, especially when it comes to revealing secrets that can affect our peace of mind and the trust others place in us. The story of a village in crisis. Let me take you back to a story from a small village in ancient times, where the power of words took center stage and caused a great shift in the community's sense of trust. It all began when a monk, traveling through the region, arrived in a village plagued by deep mistrust. The villagers were upset and confused. They had always lived in harmony, but now there was an air of suspicion. People were no longer speaking to one another with the same warmth and understanding they once shared. Why? It all started with one secret. A single secret shared among friends had been betrayed. A deeply personal matter was leaked, and it tore apart the fabric of trust that held the village together. The villagers gathered, seeking answers, and one of them confided in the monk, revealing the painful truth. Someone had shared a secret that was not meant to be known. And as a result, friendships were broken, and the village was left in turmoil. The monk listened intently and then explained something simple but profound. Words are powerful, and once spoken, they cannot be undone. Understanding the power of words. The monk began to explain that words are like arrows. Once they leave your lips, they travel through the air and land wherever they will. Sometimes those arrows wound. Sometimes they heal, but they cannot be taken back. Just like arrows, words, too, can change the course of someone's life, sometimes for the better and sometimes for the worse. But why does this matter? Buddha's teachings tell us that words reflect the heart. When we speak, we express what's inside us, our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. But what happens when we speak carelessly, without considering the effect it will have on others? How much pain could we prevent if we were more mindful of what we said, especially when it comes to secrets? The monk, seeing the pain and confusion in the villagers' eyes, shared a story to emphasize his point. A lesson in silence, the power of holding secrets. He told them about a young man named Kengo. Kengo had shared a secret with a close friend, thinking it would deepen their bond. However, that secret was soon revealed to others, causing irreparable damage to the trust they had once shared. Kengo felt guilty, heartbroken, and ashamed. But he didn't realize the deeper cause of his actions until the monk spoke to him directly. The monk asked Kengo why he had shared the secret in the first place. Was it to gain approval, to feel closer to others, or was it simply because he didn't realize the weight of the words he was about to speak? Kengo confessed that he wanted to be seen as trustworthy, but in his desperation to be trusted, he had violated that very trust. The importance of responsibility and respect. The monk's words were clear. Words are not just words. They hold the weight of trust, and once shared, they cannot be returned. When you share a secret, you are not just revealing information. You are entrusted with that person's heart. You must be responsible for it. Kengo realized the truth of the monk's words. He understood that his desire to be close to others had caused harm not only to himself, but also to the people around him. True trust comes from respect, and to preserve that trust, sometimes we must choose silence over speaking. In the village, As the monk's teachings sank in, the villagers began to reflect on their own behaviors. They realized they, too, had been careless with their words. They had shared stories, secrets, and thoughts without considering how their actions could affect the hearts of others. The village, once fractured, began to heal as the villagers learned the importance of silence and the care that must go into speaking. Buddha's teaching, the wisdom of silence. Buddha often spoke of silence as a form of wisdom. It is not simply the absence of sound, but a powerful force that allows us to reflect, to respect others, and to avoid unnecessary conflict. Silence, in its purest form, is an expression of love and care. When we choose to remain silent, we give the other person the space to be heard, to be understood, and to feel safe. In the case of Kengo and the village, the monk emphasized that silence was not just about avoiding harm. It was about understanding the profound responsibility we carry when we speak. Silence protects hearts. It is through silence that we can build deeper connections with others, allowing them to trust us without fear of betrayal. How can we apply this to our lives? Now, let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. How often do we speak without thinking of the consequences? How often do we share something that was not ours to share, just because we wanted to feel heard or important? The practice of mindful speech is not easy, but it is incredibly important if we want to cultivate peace in our lives and relationships. The next time you are about to speak, ask yourself, is this something I should be sharing? Am I respecting the trust that someone has placed in me? Choosing silence is sometimes the wisest course of action. Conclusion: embracing the wisdom of silence. As the monk left the villagers were forever changed. They had learned that words, once spoken, could never be taken back. They had learned that silence, when used wisely, could bring peace and understanding. They learned the importance of respecting each other's secrets and trusting that silence could protect what needed to be preserved. The village grew stronger as its people became more mindful of their words. And as for Kengo, he found redemption not by explaining himself to others, but by changing his behavior, showing others that he could be trusted again through actions, not words. Your words matter. Just as the monk taught the villagers, remember that your words have the power to shape the future. They have the power to build trust or to break it. They have the power to bring peace or to stir conflict. Choose your words wisely. Respect others' secrets and, when in doubt, remember that silence is often the best answer. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this message insightful, please share it with others who may benefit. Remember, your words can change the world. Use them wisely. See you in the next video.